Armageddon, if I'm not mistaken, destroying every creature in play, but leaving the Gideon. So,
Armageddon, Wrath of God.
Wrath of God, I'm sorry. Armageddon, what the fuck. It was the same thing, it wipes. Anyways, Gert is in a good position. He's having board control at this moment. In the left hand side, if I'm not mistaken, I'm seeing a scavenging ooze. I could be mistaken. I am mistaken. No, it's an ooze.
Yeah, it's a promo version or a buy a box version, I believe.
Yeah. But I'm not sure what Gideon that exactly is. Is it from the trials? I'm guessing so, but we'll quickly search it up and show it on screen what it does exactly. You see the screen is getting filled in by Jackie. He's doing a great work against the clock. So, oh damn, he already munched 3 creatures. So his ooze is a 5/5, and there we have Gideon of the Trials. So yeah, he can turn himself into a 4/4 human soldier, but Gert is now currently upticking it, so he won't get any damage in from the ooze. There comes 2 spirit tokens. He flashbacks Lingering Soul, creating some bodies. He also has a Chambling Vent on the table. On the most left card, is that a Field of Ruins? I'm not sure. I haven't seen it yet. So excuse me if I'm mistaken by cards.
I think that's a Field of Ruin.
Yeah, okay. I
One
was
of the
correct.
newer land destruction cards. I'm trying to figure out what the life total is on the white dice for Gert Corthout. At the moment, we're I think he's at 21 because there is a David Gistelinck, I mean, is at 21, I believe.
Yeah.
And
because of the
really
ooze.
Yeah.
And Gert destroyed the attacking land. I don't know what it was exactly that David is that land, what he was playing.
Isn't that the manland with reach?
That
Stirring Wildwood?
Yeah, that can be it.
Let's have a look if I can find it.
Doesn't quite resemble. Anyways, he destroyed it with the Field of Ruins. So
Field of Ruin, the new land destruction land. It's making also quite the uptick in control decks, which Gert is a fan of. It fixes his mana whilst destroying important lands on the opposing side. So it's very, very recent addition from Ixalan, I believe. And yeah, it's gonna be played a lot, I believe, in control decks with the unbanning of Jace. He's swinging in for 2 with the spirits, I believe.
Yep.
So let's get the life totals.
Yeah,
At least for David in order. And
Gert keeps protecting the damage from the ooze, and he's playing another Gideon. I'm not sure which one.
Gideon Jura?
I
think isn't that the basic starting Gideon ever printed? Let's have a look.
Anyways, things are looking good for Gert. He has the air. Yeah, it's Jura.
Gideon Jura. I'll put it up.
Yeah, he can taunt, which he does.
He can also destroy a target tapped creature for -2.
Yeah.
And the 0 ability is until end of turn he becomes a 6/6 human soldier creature, indestructible. Still a planeswalker that prevents all damage dealt to him.
I think Gert will now use the -2 to destroy the ooze. There we go.
There we go. Ooze in the graveyard. Normally eating the graveyard, but yeah.
And
swinging in for another 2 points with Lingering Souls tokens.
Yeah, and he prevents the damage from that other manland, which I'm still not sure what it is. So if you guys in the chat can help us to see another Gideon. God damn it, Gert.
That's the Ally of Zendikar, the
Yes.
token creating one. So we have triple Gideons.
Yes.
Gideon
Gideon deck.
Seeing I haven't got the deck lists yet, I'm just going to put Gert on Gideon control.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good name,
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
opinion.
And the other deck, it's, well, I don't know.
Isn't it Green-White Value Town that Todd Stevens plays? Although we haven't seen any... Or toolbox deck?
Yeah, it could be. Could be.
Can be...
And there is our main guy of the
yes, the
Timmy.
hero.
Yeah.
Timmy, the Red Lantern Verdonk. Don't
Yeah.
touch the card. Okay.
And
There we go, deck lists.
alright, deck list.
Yes.
And Timmy will fix that white die on the main event table,
It needs to be a little lower.
so we can see the live totals. Thanks a lot, Timmy.
Okay, so actually it is
We see
mono green aggro.
Mono green aggro. Well, if you play Experiment 1 in Strangleroot Geist, well, and I thought I saw the Leatherback ballad earlier before he Red have got it, it's over. Yeah, he scooped.
So win for Gert, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm okay. There were treetop villages, of course. How could I miss
with
that?
other art.
Yeah.
I am used to the old art from way back. Tempest, or what was it?
No, that was I think
Mirage?
Legacy or Urza's Legacy or Destiny. I think.
We will have a look. It's been reprinted many times.
Booyah,
It's-
Legacy.
Yes, uncommon. With the beautiful
Yeah.
art. That's why we didn't recognize it. I'll
Yeah.
just show it quickly.
That's-
Beautiful art.
Absolutely.
But
With all the
indeed.
elves in their houses, you can crush. Freaking elves.
In the meantime, I also looked at the backup match, and it's a mirror. It's on Eldrazi mirror, being played by Jens Jacobs of our club and Philip van
Yeah.
Gaal also.
We have
of our
3 club members.
So in the meantime, maybe we can check the sideboards of the players that are sideboarding at the moment. We'll get to the backup match if this one
Yeah.
finishes quicker. On the
So-
mono green side, you have an obstinate Baylot or two and Finxes, 2 kitchen Finxes. That's live gain.
I think they will come in.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I see something I don't recognize. Mr. Brewmeister, what is that third thing?
The caustic caterpillar.
Do
And
you
wrong-
have an idea what that is?
No,
I have
and it's
no clue.
wrongly. Yeah.
I typed it wrongly.
Yeah, it's caterpillar. Sorry.
Oh, no problemo.
It's like the shoe.
It is for
E.
1 green
Oh, it can destroy
1/1?
artifacts or enchantments.
insect, and yeah, for a green and a colorless, sacrifice it.
But
it destroys.
I don't. Oh, and thank you, Timmy, for the die.
Street monkey.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Will this come in? No, it doesn't do
No,
anything
no,
against
no.
Gideons at all.
what will come in? The beast within, for sure. It can destroy the Gideon.
Yep.
And not knowing
There's
those
a-
2 cards, the Cranial Archive and the Display of Dominance, but that might be because I'm not playing that much Modern, or just
Cranial Archive is an artifact,
yeah.
and for 2
Cool
you put it into
artwork.
play, and for 2 and exile the artifact itself. Target player shuffles his graveyard into his library, draw a card, so it won't come in. It's mostly for Dredge, Hollow One, and so on, I believe.
But it can stop.
Snapcaster decks.
Yeah, but it can also stop the Lingering Souls from Gert for flashing back.
Yeah, but it's
But
half a card.
It's
Is it
half a
worth
card.
it? And he only has
No.
1.
And the other one,
Display of Dominance. I have no clue. What brew do we have here? Huh?
but what I think might come in, I'm not sure.
The Display of Dominance is also a new card. It's from Dragons of Tarkir. Put it up on screen so you can read. It's green colorless for an instant, and you can choose 1 destroy target blue or black non-creature permanent. So that's not going to come in. Permanents you control can be the target of blue-black spells your opponent control. That's not coming in, I believe. Although Gert is playing Fatal Push, Thoughtseize, Pontus Last Reckonings, Liliana.
Yeah, but he
maybe.
didn't saw those. So
Yeah, but he did see the white-black man lands.
yeah, so
he might.
Yeah, and on Gert's side, I don't think he will bring in his rest in peace just to stop that scavenging ooze.
Yeah.
Because he screws himself over for his lingering souls.
Yeah, indeed.
But
He screws himself.
yeah.
Then we have Gravdigger's Cage. That might
Yeah.
be helpful.
Let's see at the hands of the
I
players.
see Gideon and
Yeah.
Liliana.
Oh yeah.
And I
But-
see a mulligan because there was no land in the first
Yeah.
4 or 5 cards. So powerful cards, very powerful cards, but indeed no lands. And Gert has to mulligan.
Are there still people in the chat room? Because we see nothing coming in, so I hope everything is still working. Guys, can you show a sign of life, please? No, nobody's listening anymore.
There is a
Oh,
delay.
there we go.
There is a delay. There is a delay on
Yeah,
the
indeed.
chat and the live stream, so need some seconds. Plus, it's early mornings. Morglum is a postman in real life, so he's probably used to being up 8 hours already by this
Yeah.
time almost. So
I'm not gonna sing the song, but
no singing, Robert. That is not allowed. There is no singing. Oh, the stream monkey is back. Let's have a look.
the backup game is already over.
Well, that was to be expected from
Yeah.
2 Magic Masters small members that
Yeah.
play Eldrazi.
yeah.
So we'll just put this in the bin.
We see again the Strangleroot Geist. It's a good creature. You can put it up the screen. Yeah, Morgloom was up from 7:30. That's still okay.
Yeah.
But the Strangleroot Geist is good because it has haste and undying.
Yeah. There we go. Also love that artwork.
Yeah, and it's not a bad deck. I think. I'm not sure if it's very competitive, but it's a fun deck to play with because you have a lot of fast, big creatures or creatures that get big.
Resilient.
Yeah,
Resilient creatures at least.
indeed.
And what I see is that there is a lot of removal. So Fatal Push does nothing, but you have the Path to Exiles that gets rid of the Undying. There we have something. Heritage?
That's the
No, not Heritage.
Leatherback Ballad. It's a 4/5 creature for 3 green mana. I used to play it in my funky Root Maze mono green deck in Legacy.
I have never seen that card.
It's a good card. It's
Jesus.
in a mono
4/5
green
for
deck.
3 mana.
It's a decent card,
Why don't you play anything with Devotion in it with that kind of mana symbols?
indeed.
I think maybe is there a Nykthos in this list? No.
No.
Windswept Deeps, Forests, and Treetop Villages.
But what we haven't seen and might help David here are the Vines of Vastwood and the Blossoming Defense, and we haven't seen any Rancors yet.
Here we go.
Go.
Field of Ruin
Ruins
on
the
your
Treetop Village.
Treetop Village. You can get one of your 16 mountains. Yeah, I'm just gonna adjust the live totals because I've been neglecting those. Apologies, that's the wrong side. 1916, correct, Robert?
Yep.
There we go. And
And
we
there
have
go.
an Inquisition.
Yeah. And
So
we see
now-
another ballad. We see a land.
Dismember?
A Dismember.
Yeah,
He
that's from
brought
the
it in.
sideboard, yep.
Yeah.
Blossoming Defense land, and the ballot is gone.
What big creatures does Gert have that... No, there aren't any
He's
creatures.
playing Damnation, Wrath of God, Day of Judgment, Settled Wreckage, so he has 4 different kinds of sweepers. He has a Liliana, and he has Bontu's Last Reckoning, which is also a sweeper. And then he has 3 pushes and 3 pots, and then a 6-card suite of Inquisitions and Thoughtseize attack the hand.
It's a cool deck from Gert.
I think the title of the deck is well chosen. It might be Gideon Lily or Blue-Black Control, but I'm leaving up Gideon.
Blue-black? Where's the blue?
White-Black Control, excuse me. But yeah, since there is so many Gideons.
But, okay.
He has 6,
If-
and there is an Omnixilus. He has 8 Gideons. 8 Gideons, 1 Liliana, 1 Thorin, and 1 Omnixilus. Reignited. Awesome.
Too much Gideons. But
Yeah.
anyways, if we look here at our game here, we don't see any Jaces or we don't see any Bloodbraid's Elf, and in the backup game it was Eldrazi versus Eldrazi. So
Yeah.
So far my 50% ratio is not good.
I have a written version of the metagame at the moment, and the only deck that's been played,
The Blossoming Defense, and was left in his hand.
the only deck that has 3 or more copies
Is Junt. So
and John plays.
yeah, Bloodbraid Elf normally.
So there we go. For the rest, we have 2 Eldrazi Trons, 2 Grixis Controls, 2 Marduk Pyromancer decks,
1 at nauseum.
2 Storm decks, and the rest is all
Jeskai
one-offs.
Breach. Werewolves. Woohoo!
And we have blue-black something. I think it's Control. Might be blue-black
And
Control.
I think this is 5-color humans, but I read it as humans by our...
Awesome. We'll try to get that up in a nice graph between rounds 1 and 2 for you to watch. In the meantime, another Inquisition took out the Blossoming Defense, as you said. We see a Scavenging Ooze with 2 counters on it. That's how we went up to 21 life, David. And
there goes Obnixilis.
Obnixilis reignited. I don't think I've ever seen anyone here play that card on stream. Let me try and type it correctly. Obnixilis.
I think it's wrong.
You think it's wrong? Why? Because it's a first and a last name, obviously. Ob is his first name.
Ob. Hi, Ob.
Hi, Ob. Well, he is reignited because he immediately got -3 for destroying target creature, so the Scooze has gone. I show you on screen.
So Gert is struggling against the aggro creatures from green.
At least he bought himself some damage reduction to his life total by taking the damage from the Geist on his friend Obnixilis.
Yeah.
Not so
There's
reignited
Gideon.
now.
I'm not even gonna guess which one it is, but I think of the trial.
You're gonna guess Gideon of the Trial?
Yes.
Well, he has Gideon Jura, Gideon LAF Zendikar, and
Nog LAF Zendikar,
Gideon
sorry.
of the Trial, so I'm going to agree. It's gonna be of the Trials, probably.
Anyways, Gert still has a Shambling Vent to block the Strangleroot Geist, and I think he is gonna... he needs to do that, because otherwise that thing... Well, yeah, if he blocks him dead, the problem is it will come back as a 3-2. So,
Even bigger.
Yeah.
There we go, putting him...
But Gert needs the life, and the Shambling Vent has lifelink, so why is he tapping to block?
Maybe tapping to announce the trigger for the Undying. If you forget, it's a trigger. So yeah, no, Gert, yes,
don't go from 8 to 20. Okay, I have lifelink 12. Woo!
Well, that would make Shambling Vent a whole lot better.
Yeah.
There we go. How will we continue this? He drew a Dismember.
Dismember.
He's dismembering...
Yeah, he had to dismember.
But did he have the Dismember before or after blocks? Because he could have not let him gain life? Or did he want his Strangleroot guys to die for more damage?
I think so. Well, he has to do something, and now he can kill the Shambling Vent, but the Gideon is still... can prevent all the damage the permanent would deal, so he can prevent the Geist from doing any damage. And there goes the Scoozy.
So, Scooz 22, thank you, Gert.
Yeah, it's a fun deck.
He didn't. He just showed the Dismember. He didn't cast the Dismember because the.
He goes back to 6. Gert.
Yes, fetching away. 6 is important.
6,
Because now the Geist is still a 2-turn clock.
And he fatal pushed the Ooze, which is a good call.
Yeah.
But the 3-2 guy is
still gonna...
But well, Gideon can +1 and prevent the damage from the Geist every turn, so...
He doesn't have any treetop villages anywhere to be seen.
No, so Gert can slowly take control by attacking with the Shambling Vent.
Is this one of those desert cards that he has in his left hand?
That can be
I
it.
think
Yeah.
it's one of those deserts. Well, Gert just gained 2 more life.
And another shambling vent. That's good for Gert.
Yeah, he's 1 game up, stabilizing
Yeah.
easily.
But I am rooting for mono green aggro because it's just cool.
It is very cool. I really like seeing this kind of deck. It makes me look up a lot of cards.
There we go, the ballad again. The
It's a
4/5.
4/5. That's a big stompy.
And
But the damage can be prevented.
yes, but he can only prevent 1 creature.
Yeah.
So
But he has 2 shambling vents now.
yeah, indeed.
And then
but
dying already triggered. So once this guy now dies, the 3/2 trades off for a 2/3. Gain some more life. Prevent the damage. I think he's stabilizing fine. Needs to find a little Yana or
Yep.
something along those lines. And then
yeah, but if David plays another
Haste creature.
a Geist or an Experiment 1, you can you pull that up on the screen, the Experiment 1?
Yes, that's a very nice one. Also from the gate
Yeah,
crash.
It's not a very nice 2, it's a very nice 1.
Obviously. Early mornings. Fun.
So, when a creature enters the battlefield under your control, if he has power or toughness greater than this creature, he gets a +1/+1 counter.
Every
And
time.
since every card is bigger than this one, it can grow quite big, and it can regenerate itself. So, but yeah, you want to play it as one of the first creatures.
Yeah, it's a perfect 1-drop for this deck.
Yeah. And there we have the Dismember.
Yeah, he already knew dismembering an
Yeah.
ally of Zendikar token.
Yeah.
Knight is not very fun to do because you're stalling. Again, blocking. He's offering up the trade. He should have maybe just kept the dismember.
No trading on camera.
Yeah, but I think wouldn't it have been better to dismember the shambling vent and just kill?
Yeah.
Because the Geist is how big now with the Undying? 3/2 or 3/3? Strangleroot Geist?
Is a 3/2.
Okay, so the Knight token would have killed it. So
Yeah.
okay, then display it makes sense. Still offering
Where
the
are
trade.
his there is his shambling vent.
Is he at 16, David, at the moment?
He's at 16, that's correct. And there comes I don't know that card.
Which one?
That one. I think it's Aspect of Hydra, I'm not sure.
Aspect of the Hydra.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. It's also a new one. There are so many new cards to look up in the first match. I'm just gonna look up Hydra. No, that's a bad idea in Magic.
Oh shit, Sherlock.
Aspect of Hydra.
There we go, yeah.
I'll put it up.
So,
That's the one that got discarded.
yeah, and you were talking about the Devotion of Green.
Yeah.
It's a very good card. This
Okay,
deck.
there we go. It's a huge pump spell for
Yeah,
one
for one
creature at
mana.
instant speed. In this deck, it's easily +5 or something.
Yeah. Oh,
A
just,
Geist and a Ballad is 5, yeah.
just on an empty board, it's just a +3 for 1 mana. It's great. Just with the ballad.
Yeah.
If he now can pull off a Rancor, then we're talking business. But again, the Gideons are still controlling the field.
He needs he needs his one-off beast within. And yeah, there isn't much else.
The Prowling Shinopard.
Yes, give me more.
Yeah.
Give me
More!
Prowling. Prowling what?
No, Prowling Leopard normally, or just Prowling, we'll see.
Prowling, we'll see.
Yeah, it's the... There.
Serpopard.
Yeah, it's the
It's a cat snake. It's not what you said. It's a cat snake, Robert.
Smaug!
Yeah. Prowling cannot be countered, and
Yeah, but he will... Well, it's still a 4/3 creature, but it's very good against all the blue decks. So
Well, in the meantime, he's chumping the life gain manland deck.
he goes to 11,
Yeah, he took a hit of 5.
and Gert is on 10, by the way.
Yeah, the dice is in the light. So, obviously very stabilized now.
The multiple of die is, by the way, dice.
Dice.
Not dices.
Dices.
common mistake in the Dutch language.
Well, I've been messing up the English words all morning with the Serpopaards and Omnixilus name
I'll give you another
tag.
one to look up, the Avatar of the Resolutes.
Well, at least I've seen that one before.
There it goes. I forgot the name of the card. The Path to Exile.
Path to Exile.
Avatar of the Resolute. Ooh, that's a cool creature.
That's a spicy one.
Yeah. The game is over. And it goes to Gert.
I think David scooped to this board state with the multiple Gideons, of which he plays 8. Shambling Vents on tokens. Yeah, Gert really took that one away.
I think Gert is a good contender for one of the top 8 decks, but he told me that he was going to stream the top 8 and he was going to play a crappy deck. Well, I don't find this deck that crappy.
Well, in total he's playing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 planeswalkers, and he has 5 different sweepers, 6 single target removal spells, 6 hand destruction spells, and 4 copies of Lingering Souls. He matches this up with even more disruption of the hand and creatures with Collective Brutalities, 2 pieces, which works perfectly fine when you play Lingering Souls, obviously, and 1 Night's Whisper. Just when you need that little nudge for more cards. I'll bring us back on camera ourselves. There we go, beautiful faces. Welcome back, everybody. We thoroughly enjoyed that one.
Yeah,
many cards from the mono green player. We had no clue what they did.
Well, some clue, but oh well.
At least, well, I'll be honest, I had no clue what they did, let alone how to spell them. But it was a pretty good matchup. He just didn't get there fast enough to have it. Even on a mulligan to 6, he managed to face 2 different Gideons.
Yeah.
Active Gideons, not pressured Gideons.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have that many cards in his deck to deal with them.
Indeed.
So it's only aggro to the face and try to reach a point of no return.
Yeah.
But get stabilized.
Indeed.
Shambling Vents for the win. And Land Destruction also helped him.
Yeah.
Fields
indeed.
of Ruin, taking out the 3/3 trampling lands.
Indeed.
What's the name again?
The
Treetop
Treetop
Villages, indeed. So yeah, there